All right, we'll call the May 13th meeting to order. Roll call, Mr. Rivas. Here. Ms. Hurst.
Here.
Mr. Bizarre.
Here. Me.
And Ms. Conforti.
I'm here.
I just had to grab my pen so I can take notes. Item number 2, public communication, closed session items. Members of the public may address the board on items not on the agenda. Speakers will be allowed 3 minutes unless the time limit is waived by a majority of the board. The board will allow comments by members of the public on the agenda item during consideration of the item. The board may limit the total time for public comment or input on each item to 20 minutes. With board consent, the president may increase or decrease the time allowed for public presentation, depending on the topic and the number of persons wishing to be heard. The president may take a poll of speakers for or against a particular issue and may ask that additional persons speak only if they have something new to add. Complaints against specific district employees should be resolved through the district's personal complaint procedure. The right to address the board does not exempt the speaker from any potential liability for defamation. The proceedings of the board are recorded and are part of the public record. At this time, does anybody have anything to address the board? All right.
Casper the ghost over there.
Seeing none,
Casper the ghost. Yeah, right there.
we will go to closed session at 5:03.
Whole week now.
Item B, report out of action taken in closed session. Part A, fact-finding hearing conducted by administrative review in case number 2324-04. Motion by board member Tim Bazar, seconded by Frank Rivas. It is moved that the Board of Education finds there is cause to expel student 51850 from all schools in the district for violation of educational code. Educational code 48900B, possession, sale of firearm, knife, or other dangerous object. Education code 48900C, unlawfully possessed, used, sold, or otherwise furnished or been under the influence of a controlled substance or intoxicant. Student number 51850 shall be expelled for the remainder of the spring semester of the 23-24 school year and the fall semester of the 24-25 school year. However, student 51850 expulsion order shall be suspended and placed on a probationary status so long as he adhere within the terms of his rehabilitation plan, and that carried 5-0. Closed session, Tim Bazar, motion, seconded by Frank Rivas. Board approved the state minimum for student with disability waiver request for student 21269. That also carried 5-0. Item number 5, public communication agenda and non-agenda items. Members of the public may address the board on items not on the agenda. Speakers will be allowed 3 minutes unless the time limit is waived by a majority of the board. The board will allow comments by members of the public on agenda items during consideration of the item. Board may limit the total time for public input on each item to 20 minutes. With board consent, the president may increase or decrease time allowed for public presentation, depending on the topic and the number of persons wishing to be heard. President may also take a poll of speakers for or against a particular issue and may ask that additional persons speak only if they have something new to add. Complaints against specific district employees should be resolved through the district's personnel complaint procedure. The right to address the board does not exempt the speaker from any potential liability of defamation. The proceedings of the board are recorded and are a part of the public record. Brittany Clark, would you like to speak? Come on up to the podium. Let Edward turn it on for you. He's in the back, cave in the back.
Hello. Oh, there. Okay. Voice from God. So hello again. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing from me, and I apologize, but I also don't. Since day one, we've been up here talking about the layoffs and how we all have a part in figuring that out. I do want to say that I appreciate how much work has been done, especially by Ms. Mendoza, and kind of figuring out how to save our classified, because we're not millionaires. Nobody in this room is ever going to be a millionaire. And we're the ones that are guaranteed to see the kids day in, day out. And so cutting us, of course, is an impossibility that when it happens, it will hurt your sights. So I really appreciate you guys kind of figuring that out with us. as well as figuring out our TA that you guys will be voting on tonight. I'm excited about it. I know we worked really hard on it. So for once, thank you. I know, I'm sorry. That was rude. That was rude. But I do want to continue to say, though, of course, we will never be pro layoff. And so we all know if COLA is below 2% next year and the governor doesn't do his job, you guys can reopen it until August. And so I really want you to look at what's going on and consider that before you make that move, because cutting people in August when the kids are starting August 15th is ridiculous. Like, you won't have a staff school and your kids will fail. So keep that in mind. CSEA is lobbying. That's where I was last time. So hopefully the governor is listening to us and will suspend that layoff window anyway. But if not, please do your part and keep our kids learning, safe, and everything by keeping our classified staff. Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 6, approval of agenda with addition of information that we're going to add item H, attendance awards. Can I get a motion for that?
Make a motion that we approve the agenda with the addition.
I'll second. Thank you. Mr. Razar? Aye. Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas? Aye. Myself, 5-0. Information discussion items. Item A, honor retirees Kim Bencourt, Steve Hoffman, Annette Gomez, Donna Crow, Gomes, Cheryl Freeman, Vicky Felber, Kathy Woodruff, and Luann Basin. Sorry.
Good evening.
You want to speak first, Jesse? Okay.
Yeah, good evening, Board President, members of the board, and Superintendent Pruitt. Gives me great honor to be here this evening to honor our retirees. I will be calling each of their supervisors up, who will present a little bit about each of them. Kim Betancourt cannot be with us here this evening. We will honor her in June for her 40 years of service to our district. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Renee Bergendahl from Morris Dimba High School.
Thanks, sir.
Good evening. I have 2 members of our district that I'm going to be talking about. The first one is present here today, Miss Vicky Felber. As many of you heard, Mrs. Vicky Felber will be retiring at the end of the school year. When someone says the backbone of Dimba or the heart of OHS, that person that always comes to mind is Vicky. For the last 18 years, she has been our secretary. She has worked with many principals and countless teachers and students. She has watched her children graduate and has even seen her grandchildren grace the hallways. She is the mother of mathematicians that work in what we lovingly call the Felber wing. Vicky even met her high school sweetheart Van at Dimba, and they are truly the ideal pair. Vicky knows OHS backwards and forwards. She knows all the secrets, the traditions, and how to do it all. She is a gem and can never be replaced. We wish her the best on the next step in her journey and can only hope that she visits in between her travels. Congratulations and thank you, Vicky. You will be missed.
All be around. Not yet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The next person I'm going to be speaking on is unfortunately not here tonight, but we would like to honor him nonetheless. Steve Hoffman. Midway through the year, we received the news that OHS's beloved biology teacher would be retiring early. I only started to get to know Mr. Hoffman, but those that had worked with him over the years have said that his love for the outdoors and activities like fly fishing and archery made him a better science teacher. His classroom was fun and always had something growing or brewing. Through him, OHS students learned about hydroponics, animal habitats, and symbiotics. His kind and laid-back demeanor and his passion for science earned him the spot of unforgettable teacher for many students. Thank you, Mr. Hoffman, for your dedication. We wish you the best in this new season of life.
Anita Palacios, principal at YOLO, will present her retirees.
I want to start by saying tonight I have the privilege of celebrating the retirement of 3 remarkable women. As I reflected on what I want to express about them, I was reminded of a famous quote by Maya Angelou. She said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." These 3 ladies have held important roles in our school, and their absence on our campus will be deeply felt. While others may step into their positions, it's important for them to know that they leave behind a lasting legacy, each one of them. The legacy is not just about their accomplishments, but more so about the impact they had on others and the lasting impressions they leave behind. Ms. Luann, I'm going to start with you. It's not easy celebrating the retirement of someone who's been part of our district for 23 years. You get used to that person always being there. In the past 23 years, Luann Basom has developed long-lasting relationships, and it will be hard to not have her around our campus. But I know that those relationships will continue well after her retirement. During her time as a librarian, she has truly been a source of knowledge and patience. Her work as a librarian has allowed her to provide constant support to our students, our staff, and our families. But her impact has extended far beyond the 4 walls of our library. Luann will leave behind a legacy of someone who is always there to listen, empathize, and on many occasions, make you laugh. I was only able to work with her for 2 years, but in those 2 years, there were many occasions where I would walk into the library and she would have a group of students around her desk just to spend time with her. Or at the end of the school day, the group of students would be replaced with a group of teachers. And on every occasion, it was filled with smiles and laughter, and not just any laughter, but the kind that brings tears to your eyes. Luann's legacy truly lies in the way she made others feel. Luann has not only been a librarian, but also a friend, a mentor, and a confidant. To many she has worked with. Her kindness, compassion, and dedication will leave a long-lasting memory at our school, and the person who fills her position will definitely have some tough shoes to fill. We will truly miss Luann at YOLO, but we know she's going to enjoy her retirement. And while she may be retiring from her official duties as librarian, her legacy will continue to inspire us for years to come. So on behalf of the YOLO staff, I want to say thank you for everything you have done. We wish you all the best in your well-deserved retirement filled with the kind of laughter that makes you cry. Please join me in a round of applause to our amazing librarian, Luann. And now Miss Annette Gomes. Annette Gomes has been in our district for 18 years, and she's been the backbone of our school. One thing we all know about Annette is she's passionate about her attendance. She's meticulous in ensuring that our attendance records are accurate and that each student every day is accounted for. She doesn't let anything slide. Ask Miss Macias. Day in and day out, she has worked behind the scenes to ensure that our school runs smoothly. She is truly the school's version of a collector. She hunts our kids down and gets them to school. But beyond her role as an attendance clerk, Annette leaves behind a legacy of compassion and care. She's been a genuine figure of support for our students. She has offered kind words in times of need and is always there to listen. Her genuine concern for the well-being of others has created a sense of belonging and security at our school. Annette greets both students and staff with a friendly smile. There has been some times this year where she's been absent, and when she's not there, everyone notices. We are used to seeing her beautiful smile, and it just won't be the same without her. In addition to her caring nature, well, she's just a kicking good time. Her fun-loving nature will also be missed. The staff will always remember her funny jokes and her ability to have a comeback at the drop of a hat. While we will miss her presence, we take comfort in knowing that her legacy will live on in the countless memories we will have of her. Annette, on behalf of the YOLO staff, we wish you all the happiness and relaxation that retirement has to offer. And may you replace collecting students with a collection of fun adventures to come. Please join me in giving me a round of applause for our wonderful attendance clerk, Annette Gomes. And last but not least, Kathy Woodruff. Kathy Woodruff has been in our district for 27 years. As a dedicated paraprofessional, she provides an unmeasurable amount of time towards supporting our students. As a paraprofessional, Kathy has been a source of care and support for each and every student she has assisted. From the moment they walk through the school gates of our school, Kathy has been there ready to welcome them with a good morning smile. Her legacy she leaves at YOLO is one of unconditional kindness, and I truly mean that. I don't think I've ever seen Kathy frustrated or mad, and that says a lot at a middle school. Kathy is always assisting students with their assignments, providing extra guidance to those in need, or simply being a source of encouragement during challenging times. Kathy has always gone above and beyond to ensure that our students feel supported and valued. I actually remember Kathy as a young girl. Her daughter and I are the same age. I have memories of her caring and loving nature with her daughter. The memory I have with her daughter is the same way she looks at and supports our students. She treats them as her own. Kathy, as you retire, please know that your legacy will live on in the four walls of every classroom you have supported. Your kindness, compassion, and dedication to our students have made a lasting impact that will be remembered for years to come. On behalf of the YOLO staff, we express gratitude for your years of service and wish you a retirement filled with joy. May the care and compassion you have shown to others be returned to you tenfold in the years ahead. Please join me in giving a heartfelt round of applause to our amazing instructional aide, Kathy.
And now it's my turn. It's fitting that these two should retire together because they do everything together. I'd like to honor Donna Crow and Cheryl Freeman. I've known Donna since about 2005 when I started in food service, and she was one of my go-to people. I always could rely on her for her guidance and her honest opinion. She and Cheryl are like peas and carrots. And since Cheryl's been in the department, they've worked very, very closely together. And it's always about kids first for both of them. If you look at how many thousand children have passed through their lunch lines, their breakfast lines, after school program, I was trying to count in my head probably how many they've fed over the years. And I know Donna is well over 10,000 and Cheryl's not far behind. Donna served the district for 34 years and Cheryl has served the district for 17. And we are very sorry to see them go, but we're glad for the life that lies ahead for them. And I wish you both the very, very best in your retirement, and you will be missed. And the shoes are big to fill. And thank you for the dedication that you serve to our department. Thank you. Cheryl Freeman. Donna couldn't be with us tonight, but Cheryl's gonna accept on her behalf. Congratulations. Oh, that's-
Item B, Hunt Board Presentation.
We have a whole setup, you guys. Let's get them going.
Huh.
Okay. Good evening, board. Good evening, members of our community. Thank you for being here. My name is Rosie Arteaga. I'm the principal for Hunt Elementary. This is Julia Cope. She's my partner in crime, my learning director. And before I let my students take the show, I wanted to say what a year. I couldn't be prouder of the accomplishments Hunt has done this year. It's never easy, but with hard work and dedication, everything is possible. I thought as I prepared for the presentation, it can be Mrs. Arteaga or Mrs. Cope. It has to be the kids. They're the ones why we're here today. So for you guys, my students.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Nino. I am a student at Hunt Elementary, and our top number one priority is choosing kindness. As you see, all of our students have the shirt that says "Choose Kindness." So, board and audience, please enjoy this presentation that we have set it up.
Hi, my name is Aliana Lucas and I'm from fifth grade. Hi, my name is Azura Gian and I'm also fifth grade here. Traditional kindergarten today, world leaders tomorrow. Students got to dress up of what they want to be when they grow up. Students got to dress up as doctors, teachers, and other types of jobs when they get older. Language arts, storytelling, and public speaking is something they practice daily to be ready for the next grade level. Small group instruction and working together is a priority for our TK students. We take pride on creating a safe and caring atmosphere. And now we're moving on to kindergarten.
Hi, my name is Ian Marcellus and I'm a fourth grader.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Nino and I'm also a fourth grader.
And our kindergarten, one of our teachers, Miss Dang, in their classroom, learned about the Chinese New Year and got to get like some hats and also paint the dragon, which is the symbol of this year for China. Students filling on already grow chart. Students are reading CVC words in a class game. As you see in the picture, two students are playing a little game of charades, and also a group that is studying their CVC words. Students learning about the proper way to write their letters. Now we are going on to a K through second autumn's up program with Miss Artiaga.
Thank you, guys. So we got the chance at hand to take on our autism students that were bused outside of our district, and our hunt has them. So I wanted to share a little bit about our two classes. We have Ms. Diana and Ms. Caitlin, each composed of around 10 students. And so as you can see on this picture, we have learned to love, appreciate, support, and accept all students, including our autism students who bring so much joy to our school. They love to do art. They love the hands-on, the fluffy stuff, anything that's weird or textured like, they'll come and touch you and grab you because to them, it's interesting. So don't come to hunt dressed any kind of weird way because they'll come at you. And as you can see again, they are funny, full of energy, and very loving. Now on to first grade.
Hi, my name is Elena McWilliams,
Hello, my name is Alex Reyes.
and we will be talking about first grade.
First grade is all about a small group learning. This helps them learn from each other.
Students got to write about Earth Day and share their ideas on how to contribute to help our environment.
Fostering the love of reading. In this photo, you can see that students love to read at the carpet.
Community connections. First grade got community visitors. They shared with us what they do and how they help us. Now we're going on to second grade.
Hi, my name is Aubrey Betancourt, and today me and my buddies are going to share about our second grade class. Hi, my name is Paisley Martins. We're going to be presenting second grade. Hi, my name is Edzardine, and today we're going to present second grade. Group collaborations. We work together to help each other with different activities. Watching the solar eclipse with proper glasses. In our cheese field trip, we learned how they make cheese and ice cream. Presentations. It's important we practice public speaking. Read Across America. We had a special visitor reading to us. Now we're moving on to the fifth grade. No, now we're moving on to third grade.
My name is Elena McWilliams,
My name is Alex Reyes.
and we will be talking about our grade, and we are third graders.
Classroom activities. We got to make a skate park and draw a blueprint on how we would like to make it.
Reading buddies. Every Wednesday, we go to Miss Weaver's class and teach our buddies how to love the reading.
Presentations. We made a presentation on what animal we would like to see at the Fresno Zoo.
Field trip. We went to the Fresno Zoo and we got to see all the animals and have fun. Now we're moving on to fourth grade.
Hi, my name is Ian Marcellus, and I'm a fourth grader.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Nino and I'm a fourth grader. Small groups. We continue to collaborate with one another to help each other reach our full potential.
Ag Day, we went to OHS to learn about agriculture and animals.
Reading buddies. Every time a week, we go to lower grades and read to our reading buddies so they can get ready for their next reading grade level. I-ready class celebrations. When the class meets the percentage of lessons passed. Before our Ag Day field trip, we had a field trip to one of our California missions, and then we got to build our own mission made out of like items like cardboard, fake trees, and other stuff. And now we're going on to 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Aliana Lucas, and I'm a 5th grader. Hi, my name is Isidore again. We're going to talk about our own grade. 5th grade students came together to share their understanding of what acceptance means to our younger kindergarten buddies. At Hunt, our biggest model is to show kindness. We created a collaborative mural to remind students to be kind to yourself and everyone around you. Read Across America. This special week, we got a special reader to read to us. Students had the opportunity to attend Ag Day at OHS and learn about various animals and their influence on our daily lives. Now we're gonna want you to sing along with us, after us, and sing our song.
So please repeat after us. Come on, Mrs. Cope, you're part of this. Y'all ready?
Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, so we tell them, we are the tigers, mighty, mighty tigers, sleep at the green, science and writing. We are the tigers. The mighty, mighty tigers. Sound off, 1, 2. Sound off, 3, 4. Sound off, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please choose kindness. Please choose kindness.
Choose kindness.
Okay, guys. Okay, you can wait for a minute and then you're gonna be dismissed, okay, guys? Any questions for us? You know, you have a question, and so they have to ask. Okay, any questions for us? You want to ask something, Enzo? No. Share with them how long we've practiced.
We've been practicing for 1 week.
2 weeks.
Oh, thank you. Okay. They're not making me look so good, huh? Okay. Any questions for us?
Thank you, guys.
I'd just like to compliment the young students that behaved and did a marvelous program. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Okay.
Item number C, West Side Valley High School mascot proposal. Ms. Castillo, I believe, is gonna talk about that. Oh, I said she was gonna. She's short. We should probably try to escape.
Good evening, everyone. And this just couldn't have worked out perfect. We just saw the Tigers and the pride that they have in being Tigers. Well, alternative education students don't have a mascot, and we need it. We want them to feel as proud as the Bobcats, the Warriors, Panthers. I shouldn't Cougars for Von Renner. I knew that. And that is why we are here today. It's been a great year at Alternative Education. We have a great team. We're planning, there's a lot of work. We're trying to wrap up the year, but we're planning for the next school year, and we're missing a piece. We want our school to have a mascot, and I am going to pass it over to Janet Castillo, our West Side teacher, and Raven Ramirez, one of our instructional aides. We're going to tell you a little bit more why we want to become the Lions.
Good evening. My name is Janet Castillo and I'm a teacher at Westside Valley High School. And we're here with a proposal to adopt the Lions as the mascot for the alternative education school. Is it- oh, your clicker.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so why a mascot? Mascots embody the desire to support your school and are a visual representation of what we believe to be the best parts of our school or organization. From an early age, most students look forward to the day they enter high school and the ability to identify with a mascot that represents the school they are will attend. Both my siblings and myself were proud OHS warriors. There is no OHS without the warrior. For the student that transfers to alternative education, there is no mascot to identify with. Having a mascot is a starting point in creating an environment with a positive identity. Choosing a mascot will represent positive character, responsibility, and tenacity of an alternative education student is paramount. Alternative education students need a sense of connectivity to the Newman Cross Landing Unified School District, not to the school that is at the end of Main Street. And the mascot that we're proposing is the lion. Lions endure many hardships in life. They are responsible for providing for their families and keeping everyone safe. The Lions' resilience reflect our students who, in one way or another, have faced some kind of hardship that has taken them a different direction in acquiring their education towards a better future. The lion is one of the most widely recognized animals in human culture. Our mascot will stand for confidence, strength, courage, pride, and tenacity. And our school's expectations spell roar, responsibility, organization, achieve their goals, and respect. And just a closing statement, Newman Cross Landing Alternative Education is a school mascot to provide a visual representation of what our school stands for. The word mascot comes from the French word mascot, meaning luck charm. Our student population is greatly made up of students who have been given a second chance at achieving their educational goals and have a chance at a better future. Having a school mascot will also unify our school site with the rest of the schools in our district. Thank you.
Any questions? No. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Item D, first reading of board policy section 0000, philosophy, goals, objectives, and comprehensive plans.
So D through G is going to be very similar. We've been in the process of going digital with all of our board policies. So what's happening is we're taking big chunks at a time and uploading them, but we're also getting them. You notice you haven't been getting a lot of board policy updates. So this is going to get us all current and get online. So you have all the zeros online and able to get to. So, okay.
All right.
And that'll be the same for E, F, and G.
That means we don't have to carry the big binders.
Yes, and the sites will have access to them, and if one didn't get updated, then it'll all be the same for everybody, and everybody will be able to look up the board policy. So, yep.
Item number H, attendance awards by Mr. Seha.
Yeah. So I was handed these awards at 3:30 today. First time. Okay. All right, so we'll start with the most improved attendance award, and that will go to Von Renner.
Thank you, Mr. Cope, making me look good.
All right, the Student Attendance Award goes to Hurt Barrington. And then Best Staff Attendance goes to Bonita.
Yes.
Is anybody here from Benita?
Yeah, she had to leave. Oh, okay, so Lupe will come up and get it.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Seha. Item number 8, the consent calendar. Consent calendar items are routine in nature and usually do not require board discussion. Individual items may be removed by board members and presented for discussion and separate action. The consent calendar will be adopted by a roll call vote. Can I get a motion for the consent calendar?
I second it.
Thank you. Mr. Bazar? Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas? And myself votes aye, 5-0. Item number A, approval of warrants in the amount of, oh, no, my bad. Flip the page. Item 9, action item. Approval of the Numa Crozani Alternative Education mascot. Can I get a motion for that?
Second.
Mr. Bazar?
Aye.
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself will aye, 5-0. Item B, accept the 2022-2023 bond audit report. Take a motion for that?
I'll second.
Do we need?
I think somebody made a motion.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we're good. Mr. Bazar?
We heard about this last week, right?
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself, aye, 5-0. Item number C, approve resolution 23-24/20 to rescind layoff authorization for certain specified classified positions. Can I get a motion for that? Item number C.
Second.
Ms. Hurst? Second?
Yep, I moved and
Thank
Rose
you.
second.
Thank you, Ms. Conforti. Mr. Bazar?
Aye.
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself votes aye, 5-0. Item D, approve agreement between Numa Crozani Unified School District and Classified School Employee Association, Chapter 551 for 23-24. Can I get a motion for item number D?
I would move approval of that agreement.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Mr. Bazar?
Aye.
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself vote aye, 5-0. Item E, approval resolution 23-24 number 19 regarding non-reelective certificated employees. Could I get a motion for item number E?
I so move.
I'll second.
Mr. Bazar?
Aye.
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Aye.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself votes aye, 5-0. Item F, approval resolution 23-24 number 22, certificated layoff for the 24-25 school year. Can I get a motion for item F?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that.
Mr. Bazar?
Aye.
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Mrs. Hurst?
Nay.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself votes aye, 4-1, passes. Item G, approve resolution 23-24 number 21, classified layoff. Could I get a motion for item G?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Mr. Bazar?
Aye.
Ms. Conforti?
Aye.
Ms. Hurst?
Nay.
Mr. Rivas?
Aye.
And myself votes aye, 4-1. All All right, item number 10, we have LCAP and the budget on the future agenda items. And then item number 11, that'll be superintendent's report from Superintendent Pruitt.
Just a couple things. I want to thank Carolyn and Jesse and for our CSEA bargaining unit for coming together and getting an agreement. Thank you for the work on that. In closed session, we started working as a board on the superintendent goals, so we'll continue that work as well. So I'm looking forward to that. We're coming up on the end of the year. It's always an exciting time, a busy time, and kind of that time of finality when our seniors start kicking in. Oh, wait, this is it. So some fun times, some things to keep in mind. So the other thing today, we had I had a great time with the staff picnic. We tried something new today. I believe it was Nancy's idea to do the karaoke, and we weren't sure people were going to take that up, but they did. Oristimba had a group, Bonita had a group of one, and YOLO is here with their medal now as the first round. So YOLO went for it so much that as we were leaving, they were still grabbing the mic and karaokeing as we left. So it was a great time. There were people that were willing to get up on stage so that other people can laugh and have a good time. So it was nice to see. So it was a good time as a district. So thank you. Nobody laughed. Everybody was enjoying and singing along. So yes. So thank you.
Item number 12, board report. You have anything tonight, Mr. Bazaar?
Well, it's the end of the year, as Superintendent Pruitt just said, and I know most of the people here in this room are going to be at the graduations. I hope that if there's anybody watching us at home, that they also come out. Obviously, if their kids are going to graduate, they'll probably be there, but they get a chance to see the schools. And I think that we can all agree that our schools are looking very nice right now. They're all freshly painted. Some of them are, there's construction going on, but really, it's a time for the community to come out and take a look at our schools. And I think they're going to be proud. Looking at the new swimming pool, looking at the tennis courts over at the high school, looking just at the way the whole plant looks, I think they're going to be impressed. So if you haven't come out, I'm just talking to the air now, but if you haven't come out, come on out, take a look at it. It's pretty nice. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Mrs. Hurst?
So I was at work and Pastor said, would you give me your schedule for things happening in May for school board? So I handed him the 2 pages and he said, really? And I said, yes, this is the culmination of everything, the entire year. And we can't go to everything, but we try to go to what we can. And I went to the Bonita Career Day, and that was absolutely great. I was really impressed with the fact of all these people coming and showcasing for our students and letting them see that there's alternatives to college. And I especially love the barber. And then there were presentations inside. And then, of course, we went to the SCOE presentation for the bilingual seals. And I think there were close to 200 students that were being awarded, and there were 7 languages that were being learned over Stanislaus County. And that is so impressive. Now, we prepared for that evening because we knew it was going to be outside. So I had gloves and a scarf and a hat and dressed warmly. Well, then the FFA banquet came, and it was supposed to be inside, but there were too many people, so it was outside. But I didn't have my gloves, nor my scarf, nor my hat, and I was not dressed warmly, but it was absolutely wonderful. Freezing. And at the end of the evening, I was sitting like this, and I said, I think that my neck is kind of frozen in that position. But just to watch what those students have accomplished and to hear the stories and watch them go through their meeting was wonderful. Now, after we were trying to figure it out. We think it's 17 or 18 years, we're not certain, that we've been on this board. And I have to say, what I'm going to miss most is what we saw up here from these kids. What we see at the career days, the open houses, whatever, the graduations, everything that we go to. And at least 2, possibly 3 of us won't be back. And so I'm saying to the audience, somebody think about running. I mean, it's a very enriching, heartwarming experience, work that's involved in it, but please think about it. So since this is the last meeting before graduations, I say thank you to all of you for what you've done this year.
Okay, we're like Mutt and Jeff, we follow each other. I also went to the seal, and if you know me, I'm always cold. I'm actually very comfortable in this room tonight. I was not so, no, it's beautiful. I have a jacket on. It was so cold at the fruit yard. And Mrs. Robles was like, she saved us some seats. I wish there were more people around us to stop the wind. But we had 30 students from Newman receive a seal. We had the most number of students to receive that seal. And we also had a student from Newman who got up first to talk about things that have happened in school. That's heartwarming to me. I've been in education for over 50 years, so it's nice to see the district like it is. Then again, we followed each other to the FFA dinner. I hope graduation is a lot warmer. I would suggest you making a big point to other students to join FFA. It's not just, when I came from New York to here, I thought FFA was only farmers. And I didn't, you know, I don't take that as being bad, but it's a family and they support each other and they give each other a lot of positive reinforcement. And if you're lost, that's a good group to have helping you around. If you want your peers to help, the adults are there, but the peers are there to help. I'm also not running. It's been 17 or 18 years. I can't remember which. I'm getting old. Even though I stay big in education, I live in a very odd place. Diablo does not have a lot of people that the town has close by. We're all over the place. So I've been going around to different people and saying, if you are thinking of doing community service, please run for the board. It's rewarding. It's antagonizing. It's scary. But it is scary. Yes, it is. And it's not hard work, but you have to stay on top of things that are coming. So if you know someone, or if someone wants to talk about the board and know what we do, both Rose and I believe Mr. Bazar will be there, could answer anything. And I want to know, did a student draw that lion? No. Oh, okay. Because I love the idea of a lion. I mean, they're majestic. At the same time, like you said, they have a lot of problems in going around, but roar is perfect. And a small group can make a large roar. So thank you for giving me the privilege to work on this board. And I've appreciated it. And I saw the community start as a very small community, almost like, I hate to use this term, like a town kind of, to a very majestic district. So good luck on everything. And I will be working very hard to find someone to take my place. Thank you.
Serious? I don't have much, but for those teachers, staff, enjoy this last month. Not just because school's ending, but enjoy with the kids, because a lot of them are going from 5th to 6th. Some are graduating, and you know, I know it's gonna be tough for you guys to enjoy the moments with the kids, because I know it's gonna be tough for you guys. As for parents, we're stuck with them during the summer, but hey, you know, it's good, you know. But other than that, guys, just enjoy the time, the last months, even with your colleagues too, because once you guys are out, that's it, until you guys come back in August. Other than that, enjoy it. Have a good summer. See you guys in June.
Thanks, sir. I don't really have much tonight. 2 weeks ago, we went to. Oh, sorry, Frank, stole the show. 2 weeks ago, we attended the county board dinner in Modesto. We were all there. The one thing that I took away from it is the guest speaker was a financial advisor saying that the county's broke. So one thing that I took away from that is I want to say thank you to all of our staff, especially Carolyn and her team, for the last 2-3 months to crunch every number that we possibly have and stare at an Excel spreadsheet, because I'm not going to do that. I hate looking at a computer screen. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that helped over the last couple months to get us to where we're at with limited impact as a whole. So you guys did tremendous work and keep us going in the right direction. So that's all I have tonight. It's a very packed May events. So look on the calendar if you guys are able to attend presentations, all the graduations. There's tons of events for the rest of the month. So the kids appreciate you guys all being there for them. So that's all I have for you tonight. And our next meeting will be June 10th. I'll see Nancy put it on there. I'll have to ask her now. So with that, I'll adjourn the meeting at 6:59 p.m. Thank you guys for coming.